Hey, this is Atlas here, and today I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of the song No Promises to Keep from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Let's check it out. Boom! Full armor. He's asleep when it is about to begin. Whoa!
You got this.
And look at Tifa! That dress is incredible. Piercing green eyes.
Walking city streets with worn cobblestones, listening to people rushing past to rhythms all their own. Life passing me by, not thinking how the years have flown.
Ooh, true.
Until I met you. I won't say that it was fair.
Okay.
I won't
Train's
say
coming in.
that it was destined.
Wait, calm, mate. Started.
But if not, what could it be that drew you towards me?
Great.
Could it be chance?
Okay, let me stop it right there because I know it's going to transition into something else. Well, we have right here a classic ballad, piano ballad with orchestral elements like the strings. I can quote you so many songs that have used this template because it's like a classic template for this kind of songs. And this template has been used thousands of times for thousands of songs. And you know, you have songs like, for example, Imagine from John Lennon, what's the other one? Somewhere from West Side Story, Dreamer from Ozzy Osbourne, for those who like metal. And it does use that this riff. Let me see. You know, it uses that riff as a core foundation of the track, a core rhythmic foundation of the track. And you know, that piano riff is a pop staple among these kind of ballads, and you can hear it obviously in No Promises to Keep, but they obviously don't anchor the whole song, as you could hear, to that riff specifically over and over. They do variations of it, or they actually move the harmony towards other rhythms and other places. Probably to give it variety, but also more emotional diversity, let's say, in the track. Now, let's see the lyrics for a second, okay? The first part says, walking city streets with worn cobblestones, listening to people rushing past to rhythms all their own, life passing me by, not thinking how the years have flown until I met you. So this is there is an interesting metaphor here, which is the opening one, when she says walking city streets with worn cobblestones. I think at the beginning of these lyrics, this first paragraph is talking about before and after. And this metaphor is talking about how she was before she met this person. Walking city streets with worn cobblestones, listening to people rushing past to rhythms all their own is like, I don't know if you have ever felt in your life that you are like in automatic mode. Like you're in automation mode where you do the same things every day over and over again. and it will seem to be that you have lost agency over your life, and therefore you are like living in this kind of, I don't know, mechanical, robotic. It's like it's something that has been, your story has been written in the book of life, and that's what you're going to do over and over again. So I think that's the metaphor here, and where she felt she was at the time. And it's true, when you are stuck in that rut, you feel like life is passing by you, and you don't really even realize that so much time has passed with you being in that state. But luckily enough, you get to the realization that that has happened. And the positive thing about that is that then once you have the realization and say like, oh my god, what's going on, then you can do something about it, because you know that there's an issue with it. However, it doesn't seem like she comes to this realization by herself, but she comes to this realization by meeting someone. Now, I don't know if this is a romantic track, or this is more like someone she met, like it could be like a far relative or something like that, a new friend, something like that. It doesn't specifically mention anything about love, romantic, or anything like that, but you can take it so many ways. All right, so let's back it up a little bit and let's keep listening.
That drew you towards me. Could it be chance? Till the day that we meet
Classic.
again, where or when, I wish I could say, but believe.
Oh, mate, you're killing me here.
You'll find me promises to keep. We won't ever need.
Okay, before we carry on, this is beautiful right there. Let's break down the second part of the lyrics, and then we get into the chorus. Okay, so she says, I won't say that it was fate, I won't say it was destiny, but if not, what could it be? So this is very related to what I was talking about before. She has been leading her life in such a monotonous way, or a destined way, in a way that she is even questioning it, saying, well, now that I met you, I won't say that it is fate, I won't say it is destiny, but if not, what could it be? So she's still attached to her old ways, because she really can't believe that what is happening is not part of that rot that she was. The rot, the life rot. But yeah, it has to do with still has to do with the before and after. But even on the after, she still has doubts of where could it be? Could it be chance? She's still questioning, is it finally the time where there's chance in my life, where there's something that is not written, that there's something that's not destined for me? That's what she's going for. Now, when we get into the chorus is when I think this is just, there's a part in which I connected so hard. Let's see if I can find it again. Let me backtrack a little bit. Okay.
But believe, know that you'll find me promises to
No, I think it's before that.
keep.
Yeah.
Till the day
Yeah.
that we meet again, where or when,
Yeah, I think it's here.
I wish I could say, but believe.
No.
Know that you'll find me.
Yeah. When she says this, where is it? Where or when, I wish I could say, but believe now that you will find me. So the melody here and the descending scale there is like crucial, and I don't know why I felt so connected with that, but it. Let me see again what the scale is. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, let me see. Here. Yeah, there it is. So as you can see, this is a descending scale, but also, I mean, it's not some just regular all descending scale. It's even the cadence of the descending scale that adds a lot of emotion into it. And I think the descending nature of the scale it speaks about her falling in this emotional state of nostalgia and want, and also and those emotional states create a little bit of pain. So that's why this sounds so, it's not necessarily like insanely sad, but there's the melancholic there, like, oh my god. And even if we add like a grace note at the beginning, it's, let's see. Oh, it just hits the spot, mate. So she falls into that state of emotion, but then she goes, she comes out of it. Let me play a little bit further here. I could say,
but believe, know that you'll find me.
there it is. But believe you will find me. And then that's when she changes from that rot, descending, falling into that emotion of nostalgia and want, to us reassuring that it will happen, we will meet again. And then it becomes bright again. It becomes hopeful. Let's see. Da-da-da. Mate, it's just beautiful. I think this is, I mean, so far, I think this is the most crucial part of the whole track, because that was absolutely gorgeous, the way they did that. Okay, let's keep it listen. Let's keep listening.
Promises to keep, we won't ever need, till the day that we meet again.
Yeah, let's hear it again, please.
Just let me believe in the chance
Oh,
that will come. Take my hand and never let me go.
oh,
Take my hand.
oh, and they are doubling it. They're doubling down.
We can be together ever.
Oh my god. What? Oh, whoa. This is so cool, mate. All right. And the resolution of it. Magical. Whoa. Oh, she's crying. She broke at the end, mate. Okay, wow. That was crazy. Okay, I have to talk about this. Let's talk about it. So, different things. Let's finish breaking down the lyrics, okay? So she says, "Till the day we meet again, where or when I wish I could say, but believe know that you will find me. Promise to keep, we won't ever need. Promises to keep, we won't ever need." So this has to do obviously with the title of the track. No promises to keep. She's just saying that whoever that person is so diehard going to count on her that she doesn't even need to promise anything. She's just going to be there. There's no need for a promise. It's like known 100% fact that she will be there for that person because that person was a pivotal moment in her life. And listen, you don't write a song because she's the one that's singing the song. So the song is about her. It's about a journey that she had and meeting this person. So you don't really write or compose a piece of music for someone in honor of someone, because that's the thing. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if this person is still alive or dead or whatever, but it's like a tribute, a homage, or just an artistic note of appreciation for a person that really meant a lot, meant a lot for you. And you don't do that if that's not the case. Now, obviously, it can be a positive thing or a negative thing, but in this case, it's a positive impact for her, of course. And then it says, till it repeats, "Take my hand and never let me go, in the chance that you will come." I mean, it's just the bond there is really, it's really strong, you know what I mean? And at the end, for the resolution, it says, "Take my hand and believe we can be together evermore." So she's talking about a bond that is, I don't know how Final Fantasy deals with death, if there is afterlife or not, if there's spirits, whatever it may be. But whatever it is that exists in this universe, the bond is unbreakable. I think that's what she's trying to say. Our bond is unbreakable regardless of if we are still alive or dead. And if in the afterlife, if that's the thing that exists in this world, then it's going to be evermore. So honestly, this is a fantastic piece of music, mate. Very touching, very, yeah, I think it's very honest, especially at the end, because she breaks at the end. And you know what I think why this happened at the end? Because at the beginning we see Tifa saying, you know, you can do it. So I'm guessing that from a time period in the game, she wasn't sure if she could perform this song without breaking throughout the performance. So that was like a, you know, like a something that she was worrying about. And maybe there was like an obstacle for her to do this performance, because she thought, well, maybe I can't do it because I'm gonna get too emotional during the performance, and I'm just going to break, and it's going to spoil the whole thing, you know. And that's why you see her breaking at the end. And I mean, the storytelling in the whole thing as well is just beautiful, mate. And not only that, there's cool moments of comedic relief when we see the lad just that was asleep in the audience, and that just gets woken up like, "Hey, idiot, just wake up! She's singing, you know, like, come on." And the girl, you know, getting into the hall, you know, arriving into the hall and just giving the high five to the lad, and the lad is like, "Oh my god, just high five me so hard," and stuff like that. So we have the very heavy emotional weight of the song itself, the performance, and what it means to her. But also we have these little tiny bits of comedy to, you know, to relieve that weight, you know, to make it a little bit more bearable, and make it the catharsis, not only the emotional catharsis, not only you know, like a sobbing experience, but also like you know, an endearing thing to feel. That's what I'm trying to say. Absolutely fantastic track. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to check this Final Fantasy 16 analysis that I did. All right, I'll see you there.